Chicago Bulls offseason news, rumors, summer league action, and potential trade proposals. So there hasn't been much on the news front with the Chicago Bulls as of late. The most notable news that we've heard is that Goran Dragic has stated that he's going to be getting 20 to 25 minutes per game with the Bulls. I don't see how that's going to happen with Levine and DeRozan, and then you also have Alex Caruso, Iodosumu, and you also have Kobe White for now. We don't know what's going to go on with Lonzo Ball. I think he's probably going to miss a month or two. I'm preparing for Lonzo Ball to not be healthy, just because of all the uncertainty involved with that. So he's saying 20 to 25 minutes. Even if we trade Kobe White, we would probably play Dosumo and Caruso more than we would play Gordon Dragic, I would think. But maybe Arturas and Mark Eversley have something up their sleeve. I still think Kobe White does get traded before the start of the season. It's just a hunch. Just makes sense to me. And like I said, who knows what's going to happen with Lonzo Ball? There's a lot of uncertainty when it comes to Lonzo Ball. I'm glad that we addressed getting depth right now at that position rather than waiting until the season when it's kind of slim pickings until the buyout market. But then everybody wants to go play with KD and LeBron and all that stuff. So Goran Dragic, 20 to 25 minutes per game. I don't know. I would say 8 to 12. Next thing, we've had a couple summer league games. The first game that I haven't talked about yet, Bulls got blown out. They looked terrible. I don't even want to talk about that game. It didn't look good. Dalen Terry had way too many turnovers. But the game tonight that he actually had 20 points, a block, a steal, rebounds, just a few assists. But it was a good game for Dalen Terry, and the turnovers were down. He has really got to cut back on his turnovers because I think he had 7 the other game, and that's just too many turnovers. So good game for him. Obviously, I don't really count anything in summer league action. To me, they haven't proved a damn thing yet, but it's good to see these players slightly develop in summer league. That doesn't mean they're going to be all-stars by any means, because remember, a guy like Derrick Rose and Vons Wagner, they weren't very good in summer league action, and Derrick Rose is an MVP. Well, he was until he got injured and fell off a bit. And Wagner was all rookie NBA last year. So that's that with the Summer League. And then I just wanted to do something fun and exciting. You know, I always talk about trade proposals that the Bulls should make. And it was recently said that the Golden State Warriors are most likely going to find a trade destination for Andrew Wiggins. I don't know when that will be, if it will be before the season starts or maybe it will be after the season is over with. But I'm a big fan of Andrew Wiggins. In fact, I wanted the Bulls to get Andrew Wiggins a couple years ago when he first went to Golden State. It was after the first year that the Bulls had Thaddeus Young and Tomas Satoransky because they didn't really play that good. Like, Thad didn't have that great of a year, and I wanted the Bulls to use those two players along with other assets to acquire Andrew Wiggins. From then, it was the Minnesota Timberwolves. Of course, the Warriors eventually traded D'Angelo Russell to the Timberwolves to get Andrew Wiggins. But I thought it would be fun to do a proposal to get Andrew Wiggins. And this probably won't happen. It's rumored that they're going to trade Wiggins to get KD again. I hope not. I'd like to see Durant go to a different team, but hey, if it happens, it happens. But I want the Bulls to ship out DeMar DeRozan. He's coming off his best year in the NBA, most likely. Tony Bradley, since rumors are we're going to cut him anyway, and I think the Warriors could use a guy to play in the middle other than Draymond Green and Wiseman's. There's uncertainty with James Wiseman after the injury, and then probably Kobe White for Andrew Wiggins. Now, why would the Warriors do this? Well, they get DeMar DeRozan. His contract isn't that much compared to what Wiggins is making, and Wiggins is going to probably need a raise coming up here. And I think he's a good player for another couple of years, at least on that club. You get Kobe White, that's not going to cost you much to re-sign him. Maybe, I think right now the biggest deal Kobe White would get is a 3-year, $45 million deal as of right now. And then, okay, you get an expiring contract of Tony Bradley. If you have to include that Portland first-round pick that's lottery protected, I'm okay with that because I think Andrew Wiggins brings a lot to the Bulls. Now, did he score as much as DeRozan last year? No, but he does. He has the capability to score. He just did other things on the court. He's a better defender. He would fit better with Zach LaVine in terms of you would have a guy that can score but play better defense. And I think it would work out, although DeMar DeRozan really had one hell of a year. And this is just me trying to, be creative and get a guy like Andrew Wiggins that I really liked from when I heard the draft comparisons, or the comparisons I should say, during the draft, not this past one, but back in the day, of him being the next LeBron James. So I was really high on Andrew Wiggins, and he hasn't been the best player in the NBA, but the Warriors just won another NBA championship, and he was one of the key reasons. Well, Steph Curry obviously, but Wiggins was one of the key reasons that they won that championship. And he was an all-star. So that's the trade I would do. Let me know what you think of that in the comments section. If you think that's too much to give for Wiggins. I mean, Kobe White, DeMar DeRozan, and Tony Bradley's expiring contract, and actually Kobe White has an expiring contract. If his rookie scale contract would be over with. For Andrew Wiggins, he's got 1 year, about $33.6 million left on his deal. Like I said, he's probably going to get a raise. He's going to probably be a $40 million a year player, but I think that would be a good guy for the Bulls to take a look at. So again, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Do you think I'm out of my mind trading DeMar DeRozan? I just think the defense needs to improve in the starting lineup. Me personally, that's what I think, but it's just what I think. It's not like I really think the Bulls are going to do this deal because they want to stay packed with what they have, and I get that. If you're a fan of the Chicago Bulls, make sure you're smashing that like button. It really does help out with the YouTube algorithm. Sound off, like I mentioned in the comments section, about what your thoughts are on this trade proposal, the minutes that Goran Dragic is apparently going to get, Dalen Terry's Summer League action, and any other Bulls tidbits that you want to discuss. And of course, last but certainly not least, please don't forget to hit that sub button. You're watching the video anyway. Subscribe to the channel, join the team, share your day of support, and be a part of something special. And JDev will return.